going for a berserker autopsy because we just managed to snaffle a berserker. And apart from that, not looking too bad. Lesson for today, target for today, should I say, is try not to get anybody killed. We're in a very nasty position where we don't really have the armour to survive a hit. And it's beginning to tell. We're also a little bit thinly spread as far as air defence is concerned. We're going to have to build up on that as well. Who can we throw in? Durand is almost ready to go into the tanks again. As is Mitch. So at least that seems to be circulating okay. Atakob is ready in 8 hours. We have picked up some wounds. Let's hope they're not going to be too serious. Hello, Mitch. Speak of the devil, how are you doing today? Was just saying that you are our first non-hero character who might be progressing in the PSI tree. So in 4 days, we're going to toss you into the tank again. But we're going to have to do an interrogation first. Anyway, we've got a crash destroyer to worry about first. Ended by a sectopod. That sounds really rough. Yeah, it's. I assume that they just weren't able to kill it. That sounds bloody nasty. I hope that's not going to be us in a couple of days' time. Though I was just saying, quite frankly, is we are beginning. The way that we're not getting enough armour is really beginning to tell. So if we can't get better armour soon, things are going to start getting really sticky for XCOM. Terrible RNG. Yeah, it happens, Mitch. Last time I streamed, it was like a 3-hour stream, and we got 2 1 in 100 shots hitting XCOM. So it does happen, you know. Sometimes you just cannot avoid it. But that must have been bloody awful RNG, frankly. Oh, bloody hell, Mitch, thanks very much. That isn't right. It's, again, me being a really crappy streamer. So yeah, thanks for thanks for making sure I didn't waste the next hour of streaming there. My God, I should have checked that, shouldn't I? That's very bad. So yeah, we're going for a crash destroyer, Mitch. Taking on a little bit of a capture team in the hope that it's not going to be a complete shit show. Right, I think a corporal's a bit low to send on a destroyer, but we'll see how we get on. It's reaching that stage again where we're just having to push it more than I like, just so that we get people promoted. And also that we get our Psy soldiers up and coming as well. Sometimes, Mitch, we can't tell at the moment, which is worrying. But we've had several, even a crashed scout, which had 7 mutons in one pod. So you just don't know. Is that the game could throw you something really shit, like a whole bunch of muton elites, or anything really. So because they tend to be 3 or 4 pods, you try not to get surprised, shall I put it that way. So I'm taking along, I wouldn't say it's an A team, but it's fairly heavy duty and should be able to handle everything apart from like 7 mutant elites, when frankly we'll probably just have to surrender and run away. Hello, Night Valiant. Welcome to Long War again. How's your... I think I've talked to you. You were going to do... No, you'd given up on Long War with the Chosen, hadn't you? Or were you going back to that? You do have a battle scanner, which is quite nice. Quite nice. I might give you a comedian suit, considering what happened to my last tech sergeant. Not bad. While I might still sound a little bit croaky, I've got over the dreaded spicy cough. Just beginning to get the slowdown before Christmas now. Yeah, okay. I plan to check it out myself, but I have a feeling that there's a lot of it which would piss you off a great deal. Okay, Annette, you survive this and don't die. I'm going to give you a respirator implant just to try and help you with that. Right. In fact, I probably should give you a respirator implant, to tell you honestly. We'll go with alloy plating, which should give you enough hit points to survive a hit. Okay, that's our team. We do have a gunnery sergeant mech to act as babysitter. I hope we don't need him. Most of the time I'd bring a sniper on this mission, to tell you honestly.
Visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Okay, what do we have?
Our target site is near the German border. The UFO came down in a
not too bad,
populated
Mitch.
area away from any major population centers. We can secure the site with limited danger to the civilians in the area.
I've managed to do Ironman, a classic run before, and you can see that it's quite a bit easier. I was surprised this run how far lasers can help you.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting Awaiting your orders.
Like,
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
we essentially ran laser weapons until last month. We're probably, if we can get the resources, going to start going for plasma next month. Though we might go for firestorms instead. But we're all Gauss now, and that's a good place to be. We're able to hold our way. Is that mutant elites are a big worry because of all of the extra points, health points they get. Oh, okay. Well, we've got friends straight away.
Moving to position.
Okay, what do we have? Well, we have a bloody great big seeker. Plasma would be quite nice in some ways, Mitch, but I do think Gauss can... Well, you can run Gauss for a long time. Right. Wherever I put this gunner, they're just going to get flanked. So I'm going to put the gunner over here.
On my way.
We're going to try and get an overwatch shot if they move towards us.
Heading to that location.
And we might get, you never know, a chem grenade as well. We'll see what happens. If I was talking about weapons, Mitch, my biggest worry is my mechs. I only have tier 1 mechs, and even if I do the research I plan to do, I'd still be running tier 1 mechs in January, which is not good. They can certainly get really fucked up by then.
Heading to that location.
So yeah, research is a little, everything's a little bit slower. I'm a month behind where I'd like to be at this stage of the campaign.
All right, I'm going.
Okay, let's see how we get on here. That's also you eating up a motion tracker.
That's affirmative.
Okay, we aren't going to get a shot on that really big one, are we? Unless I throw a battle scanner. I could do... Have a little scan around, see if we can see anything. If I put a battle scanner up there, am I going to be able to see you guys? I hope so.
We've got eyes on the AO.
Right. On a plus point, it doesn't seem that there's any outsiders, at least visible here. There's also 2 power supplies, my god. That's a really good piece of loot if we can do this. Gonna run you up.
Moving to a designated position.
We're gonna have to keep pushing up, I'm afraid.
Aye, aye, Commander.
They're probably just going to disappear over the top of the ship. Maybe leave just this advanced guard here, I don't know.
Moving out. Moving. Okay, moving out.
I could kick it off with my mech, but I don't really want to, especially with my scout. Easy to murder. Yep. So we're gonna we're gonna kick it off now.
Time to fight.
Right, luckily this guy has landed and given us a nice shot. So we're going to try and take advantage of that. Especially if we can chem the bastard. Chem goes to that bit of cover there. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. So you've got to move up at least to probably there. You're going to move back. You might even have to paint some of these aliens. Yep, that's a biggie. If he gets to strangle somebody, they're going to get strangled for like 3 health points a turn. He's also positioned in such a way that anybody who goes to this tree is going to get murdered next turn. I think it might even have... yeah, close encounters, so it's going to be able to shoot twice. Damage control. So it's a pretty murderous little beastie.
Moving.
Bollocks. I would have hoped that you'd hit that shot. Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. That's a brilliant shot, my god. You may not be able to move because you may have to throw a smoke grenade here. I don't suppose I could get someone like a net to finish this guy off.
Are you sure it's safe?
No, I don't think so. Not a 6% a net, but we'll give it a try.
Damn it! Heading there now.
We might just have to throw loads of smoke grenades here to make sure nobody gets hurt, or to reduce the chance, shall I say. Okay, he's gone a weird way, but is acided. Those are going to be a little bit troublesome next turn. You've landed. Well, you haven't, I'm afraid. Yeah, I went for a medic there. Okay.
Hi, Commander. Pressing.
Right. At least, maybe I should have used the drone to pin those guys in place there. But it does mean that we can focus, hopefully, just on this seeker, if we can get some good shots on him.
I'm on the move.
Move into position.
So we're going to paint him by hollow targeting, and then maybe take a few shots.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, and then we'll take a shot at this drone because it's actually acided. don't really want to put you more in harm's way, but I might have to. Pretty good shot. Not super, but not bad.
Heading there now.
So yeah, we'll take a pot shot and see if we can kill this drone. Nice. You're gonna hunker. I might get you to suppress, but I feel I should probably hunker you. Oh, nice. Well, we're definitely going to hunker you now. Those guys should still be smoked.
Find some new cover.
Right, we're trying to feed Annette some kills here.
Roger that. Pressing hostile.
Okay, moving out. I'm just getting started.
Okay. That's a nice first engagement. Nothing too scary. Sorry about that. You always got to take a call. Might get quite a few of those too. Okay, so where were we? Right, that's one pod down. The slightly risky thing would be to move into here with our concealment scout and see if we can find out where the other pods are.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It's risky because of this. We've got another 6 pod of aliens who are being very quiet. It's nice though in that we now know that the command pod is probably in their bridge. And somewhere down there where there's a meld is another pod which isn't making any noise at all, so it might be another robot. almost directly ahead of us. It might even be in the bridge again. Yeah, I don't see any sign of it. Oh, I do. There we go. There is some meld there. Which means that the whatever this is may well be stuck half in or half out. It's certainly close enough that I'd be worried about being seen if I move to this square. We might have to use our scout. I might do a reloading turn here. I don't think we're going to get that meld. I don't think that's going to happen.
Heading there now.
Okay. Back online.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have mutons of some flavour. We don't have a sniper, which would be really nice about now.
Moving out. Visual on the goods.
Oh, it's berserkers. So that's a 6-pod of mutons and berserkers. Probably a little bit trapped.
Running.
So, I mean, we have a little bit of distance if we can get a cheap shot on them. Though it's hard to get a cheap shot on a berserker because there's such crazy movement.
Rolling. Locked and loaded.
Are you sure it's safe? Hold on, I'm not a weapons expert.
Moving out.
They're running for it, I'm afraid.
Shh. You hear that? That's affirmative.
I might try something very silly. If that meld doesn't expire next turn, we might try and steal it.
Locked and loaded.
Mitch, one thing's for sure, 5 mutons and a mutant berserker aren't scared of very much at all. Let's hope. What I'm really scared of is them teleporting.
Rolling. Got it.
Right, that's pretty bloody good. We managed to steal that. Now we're going to have to think about how we're going to get some shots on these guys. Because if we have to focus on this berserker, that gives 5 mutons the opportunity to shoot back at us, and that's a really scary idea.
Headed there now.
Yeah. Hello, Celine. How are you? And Rouge Rogue, how are you doing as well? Only scared running out of meat or soldiers that call me. Well, they do like tenderizing their meat before they have them, Rouge Rogue. That's the problem with berserkers. I don't know what I'm going to do with this pod.
What was that?
I'm pretty sure that's the outsiders. I wish I had a sniper now. If we'd brought a sniper, this pod would be a lot easier to handle. Now it does depend on really where they patrol back. Do they patrol back towards me, or do they patrol around the ship? Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to patrol back into the ship, does it? They didn't see me, Mitch. They were standing around the meld and then buggered off when it had 2 turns to go. And Rouge Rogue, you know, as tasty as that sounds, I'm not really sure that I want to have Lieutenant Dan for my lunch. Or Jeff. I'm hoping that that's the only pod. I should probably check that, shouldn't I?
On the move.
Yeah. I mean, plus on Impossible, Celine, even with the best will, you've got a 1 in 5 chance for someone to panic. And we've got 5 mutons. I really hate this position. We're going to have to see what happens here.
You hear that?
And we know where the outsiders are. It's all about whether we can get a cheap ambush on these guys. Okay.
That's affirmative. Solid copy.
I just want to make sure there's no one else around us. They might be coming back inside. Might. I've noticed mutons do tend to like hanging around in the ship sometimes.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Quiet. Do you hear
Yeah,
something?
with half cover, even with dense smoke, 5 mutons are going to hurt somebody.
Moving to position.
Looks like they may be the only other pod in this ship. Yeah, luckily the Berserker moves so quickly that it starts getting, you know, separated from the rest of the pod, I think. Well, they kind of split too, which is not so good.
Location confirmed. What was that?
Fucking dirty, great pod, big pod of mutons and berserkers.
Stepping off.
Fuckers. Okay, we might try a cheap shot here. Okay, they came storming up at us, which is okay.
I'll get him next time.
Well, I'm not going to leave you there. But if I could get just a lucky shot from you... Right, this is where it gets really scary, because like I said, this berserker can make anybody panic.
That's affirmative. Okay, I'm going.
Okay, that's cleared out an annoyance. Now what we got to do is survive 4 mutons. Going to take position here, which means that they shouldn't be able to see our gunner, so we might be able to play a little bit of hide and seek here.
Will I get to kill aliens over there?
That's affirmative.
I don't think I'll use a smoke here. I'll hope that I'll be able to survive at least a turn before they come and get me. Though if they do blood call, they might be able to rush up a lot quicker than you expect.
On my way.
Shall I waste smoke? I really don't want to. I think I will hold on and see how we get on. Okay. 33 Celsius. Oh, hello, Sanic. It sounds bloody cold. What do we have? We have a muton here and a muton here. So this guy may just be bait. In fact, probably is bait. Is that really how cold it is where you are? That sounds awful. Sorry for me to say that. Minus 33. Yeah, that sounds bloody awful. Sorry, but it does.
We're green to go.
Haha, Sanic, okay. Even I know that Saskatchewan is bloody cold. Right, now we know there's 3 mutons. That's 2 of them. Here we go. Going to learn something today. Saskatchewan. Okay, thanks very much. Saskatchewan. Learning geography as you try and kill aliens. I think this is bait 2, though I'm not sure where. There's one of the arseholes are there.
On my way.
Wow, so I managed to move all that distance and didn't actually activate. Isn't that great? You can't go here, they'll grenade and we'll get the outsiders involved.
I'm on the move.
Right, that's 2% and it's too much. The guy only has 11 health. Saskat Chiwan? I mean, it's C-H-A-Y, so it's not Che Guevara, but what actually is it, Sanek?
Headed there now. Nailed them. On my way.
Sanek, next time I listen to your stream, you're going to have to explain this Canadian A. Is it A? Or is it A? I'm not really a linguist, cunning or otherwise, so you're going to have to explain this to me. One of the nice things so far is we've managed to kill a bunch of these fuckers without them getting a shot on us, which is always really nice. Now they've run away, all the fun's going to stop for a bit, I'm afraid.
Affirmative.
Well, I mean, have a great Christmas, right? But yeah, I will keep an ear out for next time I can listen to you talk, so that I can talk
Aye, aye, Commander. We're green to go.
proper Canadian.
Ready to rock.
Good to go.
What I hate is we still have 2 mutons and we don't know where they are.
Shh. You hear that?
Yeah, I plan to go on a bit of a break myself, looking forward to it. Funnily enough, we can't move here. I wonder if we got a sneaky muton there.
Moving.
That wasn't the right thing to do. Let's take you back before you die.
That's affirmative.
Still no sign.
On my way.
I wonder if they're going for a really sneaky flank and coming all the way around the ship. Yeah, they might have gone in to the outsiders. No. Oh, yeah. Not sure now. We're going to have to use this and try and find out. Yeah. They've run in to make friends with the outsiders.
I understand.
Ten-4.
Running.
What we don't want to do is fight 3 outsiders and 2 mutons. I can't imagine that's ever going to end up
Aye, aye,
well.
Commander. I'm ready.
Hauling ass. Yes, sir.
Hello, Grainbow. Nice to see you. It's still still grinding away, Grainbow. Need better armor. We're definitely at the stage now where the aliens can one-shot us whenever they like, which is not a good way to be. And you see, we can't even hunker, because if we hunker, one of them is just going to throw a grenade and get the outsiders involved. So we're just going to have to see if they're going to come out to us.
10-4.
On the move.
Grainbow, we are late
Quiet.
November.
Can you hear something?
Fuck me. Look at this. Look at this AI.
They're falling back.
They actually came all the way around there. That or maybe Exalt. But yeah, I mean, if things go to plan, we might risk trying a base assault with this armor, which I'm not terrifically excited about the prospect, frankly.
Heading out. Got him.
What do I do here? What I don't want to do is blow up those 2 power supplies. That's fucking huge loot.
I'm on it, Commander.
No, I can't. I'm gonna have to run back.
Aye, aye, Commander.
You're gonna have to get the hell out of there for the reasons I just talked about. We don't want this muton to throw a grenade and get the outsiders involved.
Yes, Commander.
Aye, aye, Commander.
grain bow, I don't think I've ever seen an intact one either. I mean, the odds of getting one power supply is really low. But because this is a destroyer and they come in twos, if you get an intact one in a destroyer, I think this is what you see. Hunker. Do I smoke? I mean, if the muton comes around this corner, it's going to have a 50-50. But as you pointed out, the odds of getting one are really low.
Stepping off.
If it goes back into the ship, we may have to kill it. Looks to me like it's run away. Or it's come round. Could have double moved. Totally could have. I don't know where it is now. Interesting. It's run around the ship again. Into this room. Even like it wants to try and flank my medic or something.
Got it. Moving.
Yeah, it's directly in line, so it looks like it's run into this room, or maybe even no, can't see it. Like I said, is that I don't want to take position here because of the risk of a grenade.
That's affirmative. You hear that?
Christ, I don't like this. A muton on the loose is not what you want at all. I mean, he could come all the way round, but that would be pretty sneaky even for a muton.
Heading to that location. Battle scanners up.
No, can't see him. Don't know where he is. Which means you run the fuck away, because you've got all the health packs.
Good copy. Moving on target.
All right, I'm going.
I'm on the move.
I don't know why I'm bothering, is this muton can get us really anywhere we go. It's bloody terrifying is what it is, Mitch. Do you hear that? I mean, that means that somehow that muton was able to run into where the outsiders are. And he's in there, he's in here now. I'm pretty sure.
Time to motor.
Unless he somehow managed to climb on top, I don't know.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I don't know, Mitch. I mean, that's... 3 outsiders is a lot to handle. I'd much prefer... There he is. Do you see him? He's right here. 5, 6...
What was that sound?
Right, shall we see if we can hit this guy without critting him?
They're falling back.
Well, that is just XCOM at its finest, I tell you. So, Celine, there's a 30 there, both one and there's none. Yeah, well, you know, Celine, there's another one, which is, like Mitch said, you blow open a wall even though you didn't mean to, which is what we just did. Luckily, we didn't expose ourselves to the outsiders. It means that we're probably going to have to try hunting an outsider now. I wouldn't have minded to try and grab that muton, but it was being much too cagey. We're going to have to try and stun an outsider.
Target confirmed. On our way. Understood. Moving out.
This stuff is heavy, you know. Rolling out.
With the way that door opened, we might not be able to sneak in on these outsiders very much at all.
Time to motor.
Let's see if we can run past without seeing them.
Got it. Moving.
Right, okay, yeah. So, oh, that's a biggie as well. Don't really want to tangle with that guy. So yeah, I mean, this wall is tricky. They can see us here, but they can't see us if we come around this side, so we can get close with our assaults with a bit of luck. But yeah, that looks like an outsider captain, if you ask me. So it will have CCS. I think we're going to run our mech back.
Moving to position.
We'll try and approach them from here. Looks like we're going to have to prioritize that captain. We don't have an arc rifle, so trying to handle one of these outsiders is going to be a little bit trickier. Yeah, there's 3 of them, Mitch. Do you see them? So you can tell roughly how scary an outsider is by the size of its Dorito. These two are, you know, average ones, but this guy in the middle is significantly bigger, as the actress said to the bishop.
Rolling out.
Yes, sir.
Got it, moving.
What I've got to be really careful about here is misclicks. It's really easy to do.
Solid copy.
Okay, there they are. Outsider. Captain, yeah. So we're going to have to watch out for this guy and his CCS. Good lord. That's better. Okay. So we will, we'll advance one more square.
Yes, Commander.
You might come in very handy suppressing this captain. I just find it really odd that people bother with that, Celine. It just seems so pointless. Oh dear. Mitch, shocking. That's very poor. Did I I unbanned the wrong? I banned the wrong person. Holy fuck. I don't think I should be allowed out by myself, to tell you honestly. Yeah, I tell you, Celine, is one thing's for sure, I am not a pro streamer, as I've just proved. Yeah, I know, it is weird, isn't it? You know, Sanic, is that surely they'd be able to work out. I mean, that's a very polite sentence there, maybe to try and get around any sort of auto detection that they're doing, but you'd think they'd be able to work it out, but they don't. I think the patience of my audience is amazing, to tell you honestly. It really is. I hate doing that.
Headed there now.
Right, there is something to think about here. We're going to wait another turn. We've already moved a lot of people, and if it fucks up, someone's going to die. They can't see me, Mitch. If they go into here, they have an advantage in that you can't snipe them. But it does mean that because of this double height thing here, is they can't see you. Here, XCOM sightlines are really weird. It's like They can see you, I think, over here. Yes, do you see that they can see me here? I think because they can look over and see you. While if you go here, they just can't see you. Just. This one may activate though.
I hope you thought this through.
So do I. And this one may also activate too, but we'll wait until next turn.
Moving there now, sir.
Okay, we're gonna go next turn. I'm not going to deny it, but an outsider captain makes this scary.
Roger that. Positive enemy contacts.
Like that.
Need to find some new cover.
For a miracle, we can actually suppress one of them. Right, if I go there, he's definitely going to activate. Oh. Right, I'm not sure why you aren't able to suppress. You've got smoke grenades, so I just threw a smoke grenade. Oh, fuck it. Oh, anyway, right.
I'm on the move. Damn it.
Well, there you go, guys. Now we are in scary trouble. That was a pretty good crit, but we've got to crit twice.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Well, there is if you do shit like that. These guys have got 3 innate DR. You're not going to be able to... Well, I don't know whether we've got... Well, we may have enough horsepower to kill this person. I think what we're going to do now is we're going to try and kill this one and try and attempt on this one. But if we do that, better be bloody certain. You'd have to go there, which should be okay. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky here. I haven't been too lucky so far. Yeah, that's not good enough, is it? If you don't kill him...
I'm on the move.
You don't kill him.
Okay. Say goodnight. Not so tough now, are ya?
Oh man. Right, then,
Operational objectives completed.
another 3DR there. This is nonsense. Yeah, well, Sanic, I was just saying, as we were lucky to get Gauss for November, frankly. Okay, that was over with. Thank God. We got another carbine. That's kind of important. Flight computer and 2 power sources. Man, oh man, that's good loot. Right. So we're going to have 3 rail guns for our base assault. I'm building 2 more laser cannon because, to be honest, our air game is a little bit sparse now. Especially for next month, considering what destroyers are like. Alien resources is nice and low. It means that they should only be able to throw 1 terror mission at us next month. That's really good. The question then really does become, do we go for a alien base assault today or not? Well, this month. And in fact, one of the things which I might very well do is buy myself another interceptor. I'm not kidding about us looking a bit bare. Yeah, thanks a lot, Grainbow. Yeah, Sanic's got it exactly right, Mitch. Is that half of why I'm feeling a little bit confident about this campaign is the map here. We've managed to keep panic pretty bloody low. And we fought the aliens for Germany for 6 months now and have managed to keep it in the council, which means the aliens only have 2 bases. We finally have the ability, well, we made the skeleton key earlier this month, and I have the satellites. I can launch them and think about doing an alien base assault next month, or even this month. Well, Sanic, you've got to give the council everything they want. That's basically what you've got to do. I think I might launch some sats pretty soon. What I'm banking on doing is I'm either going to do a base assault or I'm going to do an Exalt assault, and I'm going to use the money to shore up my defences. That's the plan. And we've got the Super Sky Ranger to do it. Interesting. I will take this every day and Saturday, even if it is 8 floater corpses. Well, I wouldn't go that far, Celine, but it's kind of like a direction to try and go for. Right, and let's have a think. Mad Dog Moraes. Now, Mad Dog's an awesome name. Oh, you are one hell of an infantry. Let's get you infantryed, I think. I'm almost tempted to make you another sniper, but you are a bloody good infantry too. Look at you. 5 defense. You're going to come in quite handy, replacing the couple of guys who have died.
Aircraft transfer complete.
I might have to start launching satellites very soon. 30 days of September, April, June and November. I've only got 5 days and they take several days to get there. So we're going to start launching sats.
Satellite launched. Satellite launched.
So hopefully we can get enough money and use this to build a cheaper Illyrium generator.
Satellite launched.
And I think first World Cup results withstanding, we're going to launch a sat over France because of this.
Satellite launched.
So yeah, we still have one more sat. So if we get one shot down, we should be able to put it back up again. And we have the option to do a base assault this month if we want to. Grainbow, you're right. I mean, again, that's, yeah, 1 bonus HP would have been quite nice. Yeah, good point there. How many deaths? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 so far, Grainbow. Which is not great. I mean, we've had 3 or 4 deaths this month. So we can't keep having those sort of losses. We'll trip over just when we're getting where we want to go. So yeah, I mean, I could do a base assault if I felt brave. Right, that's all very well and good. Acceptable. 10 watts. Well, there's a few tech sergeants in there, Sanic, and that's not so good. We've got advanced body armor, but we do need to get a sectoid one. I'm just going to alt-tab out for a second, because I'm just going to check Ufopedia, because I want to check is we don't have any of the techs for the next tier of psi, and I just wanted to check what a sectoid autopsy gives me. So give me one second. Yeah, it would be 10 master sergeants. I just don't want to think about. Celine, we might have to do that for the base assault, because I'm seriously considering doing it with carapace armor, which I think is nuts. One unlucky grenade would fuck us up so badly. So, sorry, I don't have this window visible for you guys. So I could try and do it without getting my midget donkey pawn visible. Let's see if I can do this. If not, I'm going to have to... Fuck it, I'll work out how to do that some other day. You already know I'm not a pro streamer. Hey Brez, how are you? Just trying to remember what a sectoid interrogation gives you. Gives you psi inspiration. Right, we're going to do that. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to interrogate a sectoid. It's only going to take a couple of days. Then we're going to interrogate a berserker. And then we're going to go for advanced power armor. And see how we get on there. Okay. Do you know, I want to play Battle Brothers Grainbow, but I have such a stupid list of games I want to play. So yeah, I mean, one thing I wanted to check is now that we've got South America, a Illyrium generator, well, it's a little bit cheaper. It's still a huge amount of alloys. I don't see how I'm going to have enough alloys for all the Titan armor I need to buy. Okay. What is it?
Excellent. We look
Oh,
forward to seeing your progress.
fuck. This wasn't the one I was hoping. "61 hours for you. 24 hours. Well, we're a little bit screwed here. Well, Brez, there's an overarching mod called the Mini Mod Collection. One of the mods in that is if you have a satellite over a country, you get a map of where the mission's going to be. And that's what I've run for this campaign. Yeah, it makes the campaign a little bit easier, but you know, it actually gives you some sort of incentive to have a satellite over the country, yeah? Yeah. Alright, we are, as Celine put it, crap basket. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, because we don't have all the assaults we need for this. Annabelle is unfortunately fatigued. Unless I want to take her. Might be worth it. But then she's not going to be ready for the base assault. Carnage, maybe? Carnage might be a better idea. There is Mitch. It's not up to date, and I should make it clearer. It's just exclamation mark mods. And I haven't put the mini mod in there, and I should do, because mini mods actually includes some of these mods as part of it, and you can adjust the settings. So if I were you, and if you were going to do a long war campaign, I would check out the mini mods, do those settings, and make sure it's stable. These ones I know are stable because I did them for my classic run, but the mini mods is a lot easier to install. Okay, what do we do? I think we may have to fatigue injure somebody here. And it's probably going to be Annabelle. I can't believe I've run down in assaults. Yeah, don't know. We've even got, you know, a Ray the Wolf, who's not got a great deal of movement as our covert op. This is not good. Okay, we should take a pretty shit hot group for this. I've got no idea. We may just have to run for the exit. I don't think a sergeant is really going to cut it here. They do have close encounters, but their movement is very suspect. So do I take Annabelle or not? I wanted to take her on the fucking base assault. So we might take Carnage. Yeah, Carnage has got wounded throughout the whole campaign, so why stop now? Okay, well, armor's not going to help us very much here. What do you have? You have 15 plus 5. You are 16. And you are 16. So I think what we're going to do is make you the most movement orientated of this group. I could even take another... I wonder whether it's worthwhile bringing the scope as suppose the targeting module. But I lose another square of movement. I think I'll keep it like that. Not sure yet, Sanic, not sure. I'm still turning that around in my mind as I fit these guys out. Okay, that's the team I'm thinking of bringing. The reason I'm having here is that an officer is only going to be worthwhile for the command. That's all the officer can do. These guys at least should push Exalt back. I think we're going to run with this and see how we get on. I don't think this is going to work because it's not a concealment scout, so maybe having an officer just to get the fuck out would have been the better idea. We're going to have to find out and see. What this mission tends to have is a death pod, a really big Exalt pod of almost 10 units, and then it will have 3 or 4 satellite pods of between 2 and 3 Exalt. You might even have some singletons. Around 20 to 25 Exalt, something like that. Yeah. What I'm hoping is that generally Exalt cheat. They know where you are. I'm actually really lucky in the position of the relays.
Strike 1 is going in to ensure the operative is covered while decrypting the data from the remaining relays. We have to keep that operative alive if we're going to recover the remaining intel. Objectives updated.
Oh, Exalt have lasers now, Celine. This is late Exalt, so they're all going to be elite. Some of them will have javelin rockets. That they'll have the whole kit and caboodle. So the first thing we need to try and decide to do is what the hell Roy the Wolf is going to do here. This probably is going to activate. Almost certainly is going to activate, but at the same time, holy shit, it would be quite handy. Exalt are going to move towards him anyway, so there's no point in him hiding there. He's not a concealment scout. And he doesn't have a huge amount of movement either. I mean, he can get to here. Sanic, yeah, this is everything I didn't want this mission to be, frankly. There's almost certainly going to be at least a couple of pods here.
Moving. Heading there now.
Got it covered. Je m'en remets.
Bien.
Right, he can't jump down. He has to go to the side to get in here. I should have given Roy the Wolf a motion tracker. I mean, if he's going to do it, he's going to have to do it this time. Or do I wait one turn and get my assaults in position? I think I wait one turn and get my assaults in position.
A la orden, comandante.
You... Shit, you need to go one more square. That's no good.
A ello voy.
Okay, we don't have the movement to get to this one in one turn. I really wanted to try and get this one, and then run back and get the other, and then run around this side to exit. That's the plan. But I don't have the movement.
Heading to that location.
Roger that. J'y vais.
Voy hacia allá.
There is no other way to it. I am one square short in doing it. I can run into here, but then I have a feeling that I'm just going to activate every exalt on the map. They'll be standing here in position to see me. Even here is no good because I think they can see you from the window. And if I move one more square here, they'll see me. Okay, we're going to continue waiting here.
What the hell was that? Heading out.
Aye, aye, Commander.
D'accord.
Me muevo en la posición.
listening to that, it sounds like we have all the pods converging on the operative, which is what you'd expect, frankly.
I'm rolling inside.
Right, Rocketeer has to die, of course.
Bien, commandant. Je vais vers la position. Affirmative. I'm about to start keeping
I love
score.
it that it's opened that door. Well, I don't love it, but...
Heading to that location.
Okay, Carnage, you do have close encounters. Probably going to open this door too.
Moving to position. Ya voy. Frito. A la orden, comandante.
That's right, Sanic. I've been capturing a few laser rifles all campaign for exactly that reason. Fucking hell. Excuse my language. Now would be an incredible time to make a run for it. It really would. If this was a scout. Hello, Roy the Wolf. We are trying our best, Roy the Wolf, not to die. I think the Exalt guy's gone to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is awfully tempting. If I'm right, and that Exalt went here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that mean he's on Overwatch? Because if he's not on Overwatch, then we might do something quite brave here. Carnage. Yes, sneaky Sanic. Yeah, I mean, they know where you are at all times, right? There's going to be like 20 Exalt waiting to get active. At least.
Okay. Going in for the kill. That's affirmative.
Exalt
Intentan retirarse.
Exalt cheat all the time.
Heading there now.
All the time.
start keeping score.
You see, I mean, I won't be able to show you, but they know where your operative is. Well, I didn't play that right either, because what I should have done is have you guy with the battle scanner ready to double check if there was anybody here. I may have to risk this. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to be good. I'm going to wait another turn.
Tout de suite. On repart à l'attaque.
Voy hacia allá. Luz verde para avanzar.
Okay, now we can move. We can get to this guy in one turn. That's really good. And it should mean that this circle is clear of Exalt. Because you jumped down, didn't you? There could be an Exalt right in this corner. Don't know whether I really want to find this out.
Okay.
On the move. Let's do this.
Back in.
And you guys are going to have to try and control this corner of the map.
¿Qué ha sido ese sonido? Contacto.
Okay, this
Our operative
was
is in
the
position near a
death
relay.
pod I
We
was
just need to
talking
activate it
about.
to retrieve the missing data. Excellent. We've decrypted a piece of the data, and it looks like Exalt communications were temporarily disrupted by the hack. Now we just need to find the remaining relays.
Afirmativo. Ajá, me muevo.
Je mets en mue.
Yeah, like I said, these late game Exalt missions are
Moving to position.
well, fucking awful. We're going to get at least a
on it,
couple of
Commander.
Exalt landing around here. Right, I don't know what they've done. So there's an active guy, and there's another active rocketeer. Not what you want to see.
Me dirijo allí.
That's it, Commander. We've decrypted the last of the data. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point. Objective updated.
De acuerdo.
Bien sûr, je bouge.
Don't know where they are. I mean, I'm hoping that they've just clumped over in this corner, but if they're shadowing us, this is going to be rough.
Let's do this.
Affirmative.
Yeah, they're shadowing us. They're going to be doing a whole bunch of reloading, I assume. But the other pods we haven't activated yet shouldn't have reloaded. They might all be get activated this turn, of course. This one's hopefully too far away. That Rocketeer is an issue, but I hope not too much of one.
Recibido, señor. Allá voy. Heading there now.
J'y vais tout de suite.
Run for your lives, guys. Run for your lives.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Just as long as Roy the Wolf can get out next turn, we might have done this. Right. One of the biggest fears I have is these jerks now on Overwatch. A multiple Exalt Overwatch is going to fuck you up. So Celine, you're going to run first because you have the most armor and they can't crit you. Best of luck, Celine.
De acuerdo.
Commander, our operative and the intel are both secure. You can either have Strike 1 remain in the area to eliminate any other hostile units, or get them back to the evac zone. New objective received.
Well, I mean, you know, it allows you to row a little bit faster, Celine, and that's important.
Let's do this.
If I felt really dumb, I could try and stay and try and play the roof game with these guys, but I'm not going to do that
On y va.
because we don't have a scout. So we'll be eating Overwatches left, right and centre. Extract units. Well, you might say it's terrible. I got out of that alive. Hello, Chaos. We've just managed to get through a scary Exalt mission, and I hope it's going to be the last mission we have to do. Managed to fatigue injure Carnage, but it's worth it. We even got some medals.
Intel decryption completed. Recalculating possible Exalt facility locations.
Well, one way or the other, we're going to have to scan next month. 5 is 30. So probably around the 3rd of December, if we haven't done the Exalt mission by then. 3rd of December. We'll see what happens. I certainly want to do that attack if we can get our guys back on the team. Yeah, it's also it's a lot of extra cash. At least I think, yeah. So there we are. It's in Brazil. That's where Exalt has been hiding out this whole time. But we're not going to attempt to raid just yet. Because we need to get some soldiers together. It might mean that we'll be looking at the beginning of next month for our base assaults, and I don't know whether I like that idea very much. Well, we're not going to have those Pathfinders for a couple of days anyway, so that really decides what we can do, yeah? We're going to have to wait until we have our A-team ready, which is going to be 4 or 5 days. None, Celine. We've done it. I mean, that's it. There's one left, which is the base. We can attack the Exalt base whenever we want. And you're going to go into the side tanks, Mitch, in 59 hours. Right, that's 3 railguns. We could do... We almost have enough hardware now whether we could do an alien base. Rose Calmy is back. That's good stuff. Okay. We don't have a huge amount of alloys, but I might buy 1 or 2, or Shadow Device. We need to get some more Seekers for, but I definitely want to get one of these for sure. But what I wanted to do is get a neural gun link, because that's a very nice piece of kit. And it's going to go on our snipers and infantry. Celine, if I could give everybody one of those, I'd totally do it. Right, that's our last dodge module. Great. So that gives cybernetics a bit late, but anyway. So yeah, we could still go for advanced power armor, but we do have a berserker at last, and we're going to interrogate him because he's going to improve both the power armor and all the other armor research we're going to do in future. I hope it was worth it. That took quite a few tries to get that dude. Okay, so that's our Master Sergeant Sniper.
Contact detected.
And here is another mission. This is the 3rd scout. We're probably expecting at least another 1 or 2. We've probably had all the hunts for the month. We may have another bomb mission. Avalanche mission. Would you be able to shoot this guy down, I wonder? It'd be quite nice if you could. Probably
Enemy
not.
is padlocked.
Satellite assisted targeting enabled.
No joy here.
Contact detected.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Oh, come on. Okay, great. Well, at least you can shoot it down without blowing it up, and that's important as well. Okay, you're out for 9 days. I'm going to have to get armoured fighters, aren't I? Definitely. But yeah, mission. It's a scout, which you'd hope wouldn't be that terrifying, but no guarantees. No chaos. I don't have armoured fighters. I mean, you know, alloy starvation has been a huge thing in this campaign. Don't have armoured fighters. I need 150 alloys for armoured fighters. I don't know when I'm going to get that. We don't have improved avionics, which is nice. I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but armoured fighters and repairs would be really good too. But that's, where do we go? Armoured fighters. Yeah, I can't remember where it is, but there is another one that I need to get. Yeah, Sanic. I mean, that was the idea, is maybe go for it if next month. Well, we need to get it, I totally agree. Well, what do I do here? Shall we hope the aliens are a little bit starved for alloys and aren't going to give us a hard time? Mitch, you're not going to be able to go on it. I could take you. You're going to take too long. Yeah, okay then. We're gonna try this. A little bit heavy duty, but I do need a good babysitter for this if things go to shit. I'm going to take Moobot. Actually, since you're here, Chaos, why don't we take you? Doreen, you're not really a capture engineer though, are you? I need some more engineers as well, but for that I need cash. We might wait 13 hours so we can take Kitten. So we might fast forward a little bit and get Grainbow Monk and Kitten ready. Yeah. Sanic, you're not too far wrong there. Seeker X, no, we need those. Yeah, so don't worry about those. Well, we're never going to get those. That's T-Maya. That's Brianna. I think that's it. Mustn't treat this... No mission is a training mission anymore. They always have scary aliens on them. I'm just hoping that these are going to be a little less scary. We could take Duke Hippo or Celine. I mean, I was talking about starting to get these guys leveled up. Oh, fuck Electo. Electo, you have Mind Phrase. I think I'll take you instead. Sorry, Celine. What else are we going to take on this thing? We do need an assault. Even though we have a pretty high level mech. Maybe our Peter. Well, you're about the highest level medic we have. What shall I round it out with? Infantry? It's not a bad idea. Try and get Pythia a few more kills. Again, it's quite high for a landed scout. What do you reckon? Take... Right, now we really are hoping that it's going to be light so that we can capture aliens. Oh, it's crashed. Chaos. Sanic, you're right. I mean, I have to admit, looking at the panic in Germany, I'm half tempted just to try and farm some alien bases, because landed transports start getting very, very scary. Right, Tarek. Your job is, well, just to maybe help us capture an alien if we're lucky. That's it. You're not very useful for very much else, I'm afraid. I mean, do I even give you a respirator implant? Probably something like that. Yeah, try not to hurt the suit. We want the suit back in one piece, please. Brianna. Yeah, one thing I don't like is we don't have any dense smoke. I may have to think about this again. If we get into a shooting match, we're not going to do very well. Do I take you or not is the question. Well, you do have some dense smoke. We'll see how I get on. If we get 7 Muton Elites, we might be evacing. So let's hope we don't. But it's possible. We could totally get a huge scary pod here.
Dropship has arrived.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban area. We'll need to move in and secure the scene before people start panicking.
Right, well I can't see any melds. Sectopods are going to say hello, Mitch, but I'm hoping sectopods are going to be shy.
We're just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big
They'll
Sky.
stay in the
We'll monitor
kitchen
those readings from
back in
here.
Alien Base
Strike
for a
1 is
month or
authorized to
2.
assault the alien craft.
Oh, nothing really stands out. Doesn't look like there's a intact power supply on the fighter. Sorry, excuse me, scout. So what I might do is head towards these buildings and try and clear around the outside of the ship first. Maybe get some height advantage for our scout and gunner. Haven't had discs for a while, as the aliens tend to go in waves. 4, 5.
Solid copy.
And they've decided that discs are something they're only going to throw at us from time to time. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Heading to that location.
Okay, so far so good. Two, 3, 4, 5. You should be clear to there. We might use your motion tracker next turn.
Rolling out. Time to motor.
Orders received. Moving out.
Yeah, I agree, Sanic. Is my understanding is that it's random. Is the amount of cash they have may, you know, dictate the size, but sometimes the composition. But
Moving to designated position.
I don't know whether you can really depend on that very much.
Double time.
What do Well, Mitch is either 100% right, or we've got mechtoids, which in this map isn't so hot. They've got lots of places they can hide behind, especially from our, you know, squad site weapons. Very quiet. Wouldn't surprise me if the mechtoid is just chilling in the actual spaceship itself.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Well, the thing is, Sanic, is I don't have too much dense smoke if we're facing a couple of mechtoids,
Let's do this.
and that's not so hot. It also means is that, well, we could have a sectoid commander,
Moving out.
or it could be a real funky pod, you just don't know.
Roger, Dodger.
Got it. Moving. Running.
Well, Sanic, I hate the idea of not having dense smoke for this. There is a meld right next to the ship. You know what? I think we'll let the aliens have that meld. I don't want to activate the outsider, and we know from the sound ping that there's something over here.
Got it covered.
I think we're going to hang out here for a second. Okay, they're right in front of us. Okay, I didn't see any... Well, I actually managed to push you up quite far, didn't I? Poor little Shiv. You might have to suppress this horrible thing. Yeah, we're going to use grain bow to double shot it, then try a sniper shot. Maybe try and use cow meat to finish it off. Yeah, mechtoids don't give a fuck. Though sometimes they can be very sneaky. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 sectoids and a mechtoid. Yeah, let's shred this fucker. No acid. Too far away. That's a pretty good shred. I wouldn't mind giving you the kill if I can. Don't know how easy that's going to be. Well, I've talked before about how you can't trust these things because mechtoids have managed to kill people before. But we'll see how we get on. Okay, so I probably can kill you. 10 damage. Should we see if we can get an easy shot with Electo? You should, if you get a crit, you should kill it. Well, that makes things a little bit simpler. We're going to push you up.
Location confirmed.
Moving to position.
Maybe there?
Position confirmed.
Okay.
They might come round and flank us anyway.
Hauling ass.
So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a consolation prize, but we might try and get a sectoid here. On Overwatch? No.
Damn it, I'm pinned down.
That's okay. That's all 3 of them. Nope. Okay, we might try a shot with you. Nope.
Adjusting. Need a resupply.
That sectoid is quite lucky.
Okay.
That sectoid is
Damn it.
really lucky.
That's affirmative.
If we can get a couple of points off it as it tries to run back to the ship, we'll be doing okay.
Keeping him down, Commander.
Ready to rock.
Yeah, sectoids are pretty cool. I don't think anything is going to hit that sectoid. Hello, Fairyel. I hope you're well.
Target still up.
Right, that's 1 health point. That's health point number 2. Oh, we didn't move. Okay, I think we have a pretty good idea where the outsiders are.
I'm ready.
It should be... Yeah, it's... Did it... I don't know why. That's a really odd move for it to make.
Let's do this.
Copy that. Target.
We can't really go much closer because that sectoid's acting all funny and weird and makes me concerned that there's a reason for it. What's he going to do? Right, that's another point off him, which is good. Right, I don't suppose you're going to be able...
Moving to position.
Fuck, you're not. I wonder whether I should move you over.
Roger, Dodger. Blasting the target. Heading to that location.
Heading out. Damage the target. Aye, aye, Commander.
Sectoids are too smart.
Your nightmare is just starting.
Aye, aye, lighting them up.
Alright, as long as there's nothing else hiding by the ship, because it's awfully quiet.
Roger, Dodger.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, it's just going to keep on hunkering, isn't it? And there we go, guys. That's why you got to be careful. I'm going to get you the fuck away now, because we know that we've got thin men somewhere. Or do I? Do I try and go for this sectoid or not? I mean, it's another plasma pistol.
Solid copy.
Will go. Your nightmare is just starting.
Yeah, it's almost within capture range now, isn't it?
Let's rock.
Suppressing target. My ammo's ready to roll.
Okay, reloaded. Alright, that's good. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, there's the outsider. Very close. Might activate here.
Okay. Aye, aye. Complete capture. The stun didn't work.
Yeah, it never does. Well, that's not true.
Aye, Commander. Suppressing.
You're going to get the fuck away.
Got it. Moving. Double time.
Aye, aye. Reloaded.
glad that 1% didn't hit.
Sleep.
Okay.
Not so tough now, are ya?
We've still got a charge to maybe try and go for a thin man, though I have a feeling they're going to be a little bit too clever
Yes,
for
sir.
that. There was also a meld over the other side of the ship that, you know, it was too close, and so we decided not to go for it. I wonder if that's where the thin men are.
Let's do this. Moving to position. Oh yeah.
On it.
Yeah, I should have done this guy last.
Let's do this.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Roger that. You hear that?
Yeah, they're going to come round in a flank, aren't they? We might have to change how we're
On my way.
positioned.
Affirmative. Moving out.
In fact, I'll be amazed if we don't have a flank here.
Aye, aye, Commander. Solid copy. That's affirmative. Heading to that location. That's affirmative.
Heading out. Moving there now, sir.
Oh, wherever those thin men are, they're way over here.
Moving out. Headed there now.
Here we go. That's 4 of them. Like I said, big flank round. They're actually quite nicely positioned if we, you know, if we positioned ourselves properly, but we didn't. Oh, you can see round corners. Shit. Can you see him? No, you can't.
Making my way there.
Don't know if I really want to try suppressing a whole bunch of these guys.
Solid copy. Okay.
I wonder. No, I think I might hunker. That is 4 thin men. Where can you run to? You can run to here.
Let's do this.
Might get a spit if I move there.
Moving out.
Hunker. 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 And, well, you go over here. You might be able to pick them up.
Understood. Moving out.
It's got me locked down.
So far, so good. Well, it's okay. They're going for the
Hey, a little help?
yeah. You might be able to get. I know there's one here. Is he on Overwatch though? Probably. Yeah, there's one right there. So you, gunner, you're going to have to move over. Well, you can't really move over. So this guy's got perfect. He's almost certainly on Overwatch.
Hunting down. 10-4.
Bugger.
Target's still up.
Hi, Commander. Suppressing.
Nice. Good job. Okay. You're almost where you can flank this one. So this guy may be our capture candidate. What I need to do though is need to get someone around here. Because I'm a bit worried about this guy coming around and flanking my assault. So maybe there. Of course acid isn't going to work with these guys. Going up here is not going to work either because I think they can flank.
On my way. Enemy is still alive.
Do I use a command? I don't think so. I guess not. Wow, they can't shoot either. Right, you're definitely going to die. You got higher aim.
Roger that.
You should be able to kill it, but I might make double sure.
Got it covered.
I'm gonna be sick.
Heading to that location.
Oh, okay. We just outright kill it. Oh well, never mind.
Aye, aye, Commander. Reloaded.
Hauling ass.
Okay. Ready to engage. Rock and roll.
Now let's see if we can sneak up to whatever the hell that outsider is, and maybe try and capture that.
Moving out. Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Not feeling so good.
Double time.
Orders received. Moving out.
Running. Yes, sir.
Now that's my mistake.
What's making that noise?
It's looking good for maybe sneaking up on this outsider. I think we might be able to, you know, either take these stairs or take this side and maybe be able to sidle right up to it before it knows we're even here. And we even have a couple of motion trackers to help us
Headed
with
there
that.
now.
Copy that, sir.
Okay. Okay. I'm ready.
Might have to even heal this assault up. He's going to be not able to do anything for like 3 turns or so. Okay, directly in front of us.
Aye, aye.
Still directly in front of us. I reckon we can push right up to this line here. We'll wait till next turn.
Heading to that location.
Time to double.
Got it.
Still acided? Yeah.
What was that? Solid copy. On my way.
Gunner. Where shall I put you, Gunner? Here would be a good place.
Running.
10-4.
Where is it? There, it's right here. So it can run into this corner. If I was going to guess, that's where I think it's going to go. Yeah. I don't think it can peek around this corner. So far so good. You can get a shot. You can't. I might have to move you up one more square next turn. And you've got to get into stunning position.
Okay.
Which is going to be a little bit harder.
On the move. On the move.
Don't want to go here because sometimes you get this very odd thing where they step out from the shiv and
Heading to
they
that
can be
location.
seen.
Ready to engage.
Suppression. Probably from the other side.
Okay.
Hello, Ergo. I should be careful what I say, but we've done okay this session. We're ready, pretty much ready to do an assault, base assault, which would be pretty bloody good.
What was that? Heading there now.
I'm on the move.
Okay. Headed there now.
No, I haven't done an alien base assault yet, Sanic. I'm debating about it, right? I could do one this month or I could wait till next month. I just haven't decided yet. I mean, we can only do one this month, I'm afraid, because otherwise everyone's going to be fatigued. Okie dokie, let's see what we can do.
I'm on it, Commander.
I'm not sure when this is going to trigger. There. Oh wow, that's lucky. Are you active? You are not. Well, I might start off with a shot from you then.
We've got company.
Oh, that was aggressive and quite good, quite useful. You might be able to kill him, but let's see. Right, no.
The last side.
Okay, that's our backstop.
Heading to that location.
That's affirmative. I'm out of firepower over here.
Shit, you are. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to reduce this guy down. Well, if you kill it, at least you'll get some EXP. Otherwise, I'm not sure whether a pistol's not going to do enough damage. We're going to have to shoot with this guy.
All mission objectives completed.
You just know it's going to crit, aren't you?
An impressive feat. Our troops suffered no casualties, while also recovering some additional meld for us to work with.
Yeah, you're going to get dense
Let's hope
smoke.
all of our operations go this well in the future.
But one of our medics is going to have to take combat drugs. Yeah, resilience all the way. Got herself a sectoid, I suppose. And a little bit more money. Not getting a huge amount of alloys there. Right, spins the wheel. Still not ready. I was hoping that Mitch... Oh, 2 hours. Okay, we'll put you in the tanks in 2 hours. Right. Right, Mitch. In you go. You're going to have Psi Inspiration. Because it's the only second tier one we've got. 70% chance. Not bad. Right, we've got one of our Master Sergeants back. And Friendly does actually have a bit of a brain on him. Running out of people to put into the tanks. Sanic, should we put you in, see if you've got a bit of a brain on you? Why not? Yeah, 28th of November. I've got to make the decision now about whether we go for the base assault or exalt.
Contact detected.
Shit. This has to be a trap. This must be a trap. It's almost like the game knows, eh? Fuck. What do I do now? I'm ready to go. All I need is these assaults back. That's all I need.
Contact detected.
That is such a trap. And that is such a perfect place to end the stream for today. Because that's going to take 2 or 3 hours to do minimum, and I don't have the time to do that today. It's actually going to take longer, probably, than the Exalt base. So yeah, let's take that up next time. That's a trap. You sir, you are a fucking trap. You've got to be. Yeah, sorry, Chaos. I mean, threat level is 12. So it's almost it's pretty much a 1 in 2 chance to be a trap. Is what I'm saying to you. But at the same time, it's such a huge amount of resources that I've got to do it. And I do have a pretty good squad to attempt it. I might have to actually fatigue injure somebody to do it as well. Because I'd like 2 assaults. I'm not going to get that. 1 assault and maybe another mech might be what I have to do instead. The resources would be great. It's going to be, yes, as Celine says, it's going to be a complete crap show. It's going to be, but we're going to have to do it. We do have pretty much the guys to do it. But that's for another time. We'll fight that trap when we get to it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Call it a day for today. I think that's the smart thing to do. Meanwhile, is anybody else playing Long War at the moment? Can I direct you guys at hopefully someone who's a little bit more of a pro streamer than me? Oh, here we go. Yeah, Ghost Wizard's playing. He's pretty much in the same position I am. He's doing a brutal campaign. And let's go and say hello. Because I'm too cowardly to do that mission today. Well, thanks very much, Chaos. It's really nice for you to come in, and everyone else too, Ray. I mean, it's really nice to play this game with an audience. I enjoy it so much. But yeah, I'll try and get my ass in gear and then get down to this transport either tomorrow or the day after. Christmas is coming, so as long as I don't have family commitments, my life is my own.